welcome to my channel Sew to Makery. I'm Katherine and you are very welcome here to talk all things sewing. So for my regular viewers, you will think, where is Katherine? I am not in my sewing room. I'm actually on holiday. So we are on our family holiday. We have come to a lovely town in Cornwall called Bude, and it's on the north coast of Cornwall, and we've been here, I think this is our third holiday here. So our very first holiday was actually here when we had Sebastian, and yeah, that was a full-on holiday actually. He was, I think he was about 8 or 9 months old, but he was still on oxygen at the time. So one of our main memories was we had to lug a tank of oxygen in and out of the caravan every night because he was only on oxygen at night at that time. And yeah, that was our main memory from that. And it's funny, isn't it, when you have a baby and you think, oh, I'll go on holiday, we'll get a break. But yeah, it was not a break. It was a full-on holiday, but it didn't put us off Bude. We absolutely love Bude. So we came here last year and came in our tent, and then we booked a static caravan on the same campsite in Bude. So yeah, that's what we're staying in tonight. So yeah, I'm coming to you on holiday because Kirsty is being a wonderful wife, and she's given me a couple of hours off, and she's taken Sebastian to a soft play because it's a British holiday and it's raining. So yeah, she's taken him to a soft play so he can do something fun, and I'm going to stay in the caravan with Twizzler, our lovely dog, and I'm going to do some sewing. So I thought I'd come on and say hello because I thought otherwise I won't get a video done this week. But yeah, you are very hilariously propped on a chair which is backed with a door, and you're leaning actually on my little snip so that you're not like this, otherwise you're a bit wonky. And this is our bedroom. This is the bedroom that we're staying in. It's a lovely bedroom actually. It's really big for a static caravan. Yeah, Kirsty said she picked it because she knew it'd be really nice and big. And then over here I've got my sewing machine. It's the only place I can actually sew is on the little like what's it called, like a vanity table that's sort of built in with the wardrobes. So yeah, that's where I've put my sewing machine. So yeah, I'm gonna do some sewing. Before I forget, let me tell you what I'm wearing. I am just wearing a ready to wear cardigan that's from Uniqlo, but I really like it. It's not too long, it's quite cropped, and it's this like oatmeal colour, although I'm not convinced about the colour of the buttons. I think they're a bit boring, so might swap those out for something different. And then underneath I'm wearing my Sew Over It Libby shirt it's in this lovely Tana lawn that I got from Liberty about 4 years ago, I think. And I absolutely love it. I love all the colours in it. And yeah, I've just got some ready to wear jeans on underneath because yeah, it's a bit cold here in Cornwall today. It's raining and yeah, it's just a bit grey and miserable. But hey, I'm not grey and miserable because I get to do some sewing. So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you where I've set my bits up in the caravan, and then I will hopefully put in some little snippets of me doing some sewing. And then later on today I am going to go to a fabulous little fabric shop that is in Bude called the Remnant House, and what I'll do is I'll try and take some pictures whilst I'm in there, and then I'll show you anything that I buy. But I'm on a bit of a budget. Yeah, I shouldn't really buy anything because I've got a lot that I can be sewing up with, but it's just nice to have a little browse, isn't it? Because it's not very often that I actually get to go to a real in-life fabric shop. So yeah, I will see if I can take you along for that. But anyway, let me flip you around and we will have a look at my sewing setup, and then I will put in some bits of me sewing at some point, hopefully, if I can set the camera up, because I didn't bring a tripod. So yeah, it might just be me holding the camera and showing you. Right, let me flip you around. Right, so here is my little setup. So there's this little sort of, what's it called? Like a little vanity area in between the wardrobe and the ensuite. And yeah, I thought this is a perfect place to set my sewing machine up. Everywhere else in the caravan, there isn't a socket close enough for my wire to get to my sewing machine, but this is perfect. So set all my little bits up, got my little wheelie caddy for my thread, snips. And yeah, I've got all my bits and bobs, brought my labels, my bobbins, got all my little bits, marking tools, safety pins, you name it. And then yeah, set my sewing machine up ready, got my pins and my snips. So yeah, that's me all set up there. And then I'll just show you the other room where I've set up all my other bits. Right, so this is the sort of main living area of the caravan. As you can see, it's a lovely caravan. Sorry, it's not that tidy, so I'm not going to show you too much. And yeah, I've got the bike in here because We bought a chain for the bike, but we lost the key, so we had to get it cut off. So the bike has to stay in here when we don't have the car here. When the car's here, we put it back in the boot of the car. That's for Sebastian. But yeah, so here I've set up all my bits. So this is going to be like my work table where I can do my pinning and things. I'm making the Friday Pattern Company sports shorts, and I'm making these for Kirsty because she'd really like some new pajamas. She loves the sports shorts I made before, and I'm making it out of this lovely double gauze fabric, very appropriate as we're near the sea. It's got these anchors on. It's super soft. I think it'd be lovely for some summer pajamas. I got it absolutely ages ago. I think it was from My Fabrics online, which I've never bought from since, actually, just because their delivery takes forever. But it was a double gauze that I was going to make into a sleeping bag for Sebastian when he was a baby, because when it's super hot, babies, well, what we did with Sebastian, he went in little sleeping bags, which lots of babies sleep in, and when it's really, really hot, they just need a very, very thin layer. So I was going to make a very lightweight sleeping bag for when it was very hot, but I actually only managed to make one. I didn't manage to make the other one. I bought two different fabrics, so this was the one that didn't get made into a sleeping bag. So now Kirsty's going to get some lovely shorts, and I do actually have a little bit left, so Sebastian might get a pair as well. And yeah, these will be pajamas for Kirsty. So yeah, I've got my logbook so I can record what I'm sewing, and then whilst we're here, I'll just give you a quick little view of what our view is outside. So this is the living area of the van. Hey Twizzle. Twizzle's having a nice snooze. Hello Twizzle, you alright? Are you having a snooze? Yeah. I was just going to show everyone the view. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Are you looking at the view? Yeah? Or looking at for other dogs? So yeah, this is our view. It's a bit wet and murky, but if you can just see in the distance, that is the sea. We can see the sea from our caravan. It is wonderful. So yeah, we are very, very lucky to be able to see the sea, even if it is a wet and murky old day. Right, so I've given you a little show of what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to get on with some sewing. If I can, I will try and record some of my sewing, and if not, I will just keep hopping on and tell you what I've got up to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video. It's a bit of a random one, but I hope you enjoyed just coming along for my little sewing session here in Bude. See you in a bit. Make you laugh. The first step of the sports shorts, you need to iron and make some bias binding. But in the caravan, you don't get an iron or an ironing board. So I'm currently walking to the laundrette on the campsite to go and use the iron. Honestly, it's going to be the most hilarious sewing project ever. And I've got Twizzle with me too. Where is he? Twizzle? Are you there? Oh, there he is. Yeah, hair's all in the face. So yeah, hold on, it's in my mouth. So yeah, I'll go and do my ironing with bias binding. I'm in the ironing room, radio's on, sounds like Ken Bruce. So yeah, I've got my bottle of water, because the other day I came up here to iron some clothes, and there's no water in the iron, and the iron is attached to the wall, so you couldn't get into the sink to fill it up. So yeah, I've got my water, and I'm going to make my bias binding, and I brought a pin so I can do the pin trick. I'll try and show you how I do that. Right, hopefully you can hear me over the lawnmower outside and Ken Bruce on the radio. Love him, Twizzle's just sitting under the ironing board. You alright, Whistles? Twizzle? Hello, darling. So yeah, I'm going to show you my bias binding trick if you don't have a bias binding maker, which I'm sure lots of you have seen before, but I thought just in case you haven't. So you put a pin in the ironing board and secure it in two places. And then you fold your bias binding underneath, and then I'm not going to be able to video this and show you, but what you do is you put your iron on this end and keep pulling through and keep ironing. Actually, maybe you put it on the end of this end. Am I going mad? I think maybe you're going to pull that end. But yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to keep pressing and it's going to keep pulling it through, so this is like this. So you've done your folding of your edges in one. Sorry, the lawnmower is really loud outside. Right, I'll get this pressed now. So the bias binding is coming along. So what you do, I did have it right, you put the iron on this side and you just keep pulling it through a bit and it'll fold it for you, and then you press on top. So yeah, I'll keep doing that until it's all done. I've had a couple of people in here, I think they think I'm as mad as a box of frogs. They're like, what are you doing ironing on holiday? I'm like, well actually I'm just ironing and making some bias binding. They're like, bias what? But anyway, bias strips done. My long strips are done too, so yeah, it worked really well with the pin method actually. So right, I'm going to go and do some sewing. I will just walk back. will show you what I've got up to. I had to take my cardi off. It's a bit hot actually. It's quite humid. Yeah, and it wasn't actually raining. I thought it was raining today. And then when I walked to the ironing board, I was like, oh, hang on, it's not actually raining. So I'll show you what I've got up to. I've made the front of the shorts. So I put on the bias strips on the front, and then you attach the pockets by edge stitching all the way around here. And I haven't got my overlocker here, so I'm just using a zigzag. But actually, it looks all right, doesn't it? So yeah, that's the front. So the front of the shorts made. So now I'm going to put together the centre seam of the back of the shorts. And then I think the next step is to put all the bias around the edges. So I will get on with that. But I thought I would come on and say a big thank you, because I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, I've hit 2,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. Thank you to each and every one of you who have a subscriber. Thank you if you've been a subscriber from the start, and thank you if you're a new subscriber. I mean, I am so lucky to have you here. So thank you. And I thought I would do a little giveaway. It's only going to be a little one, but I'm going to pinch this idea from the wonderful Claire from Stitch Hem Sew. She did a little giveaway. I think actually it might have been for her 2,000 subscribers as well. And she had an idea, which I think she had heard from someone else as well, is that whoever wins the giveaway will get a PDF pattern of their choice, which means that this prize is open all over the world. Because I can just send you an email with whichever PDF pattern, or however it works. Or maybe, I don't know how we'll do it. But I will make sure you will get a PDF pattern of your choice. So yeah, I've got to have a little think about what you can do to win this. Hold on, let's have a think. I know what we'll do. Let's make it holiday related. Can you tell I'm just doing this off the cuff? If you would like to be in with a chance of winning this PDF pattern of your choice, please could you make sure that you have liked the video and that you have subscribed to my channel, and I would like you to write in the comments below your favourite holiday destination. How's that? And also tell me if you have ever been sewing on holiday. So yeah, if you put a comment in the comments below about your favourite place to be on holiday, and you can put anything else you want in there as well, and I'll make sure that you are entered into the giveaway. And let's have this open for 2 weeks. So whatever 2 weeks today is. So we are currently Wednesday the 28th. So I think it is the 19th of July will be 2 weeks today. If I'm not quite right with the date, I'll put it down here. But I think it's Wednesday the 19th, and I will do it at midnight GMT. That it will close, and then I will announce the winner the week after. So yeah, put that down in your comments below, and yeah, you could be with a chance to win a PDF pattern. Right, I am going to carry on with these shorts, and yeah, I will catch up with you in a little bit. Bye. Right, so it's after lunchtime now. Kirsty and Sebastian had a great time at Soft Play. They came back and we had some cheese on toast for lunch. I managed to get the shorts. They're almost finished. So yeah, here you go. Try and hold them back. Ta-da! That's the front, and then there's the back. So yeah, I've got the waistband on, but I haven't put the elastic in. So I've got the gap here to get the elastic in, and yeah, we need to pop to the shop to go and get the elastic. So I need some 1.5 inch elastic to put inside, and then Kirsty has some new pajamas tonight. Isn't she lucky? They're so lovely, they're so soft. I want a pair. So yeah, we're going to pop into Bude and go to the Remnant House and go and get some elastic, and I'm going to have a little browse as well. And then Sebastian and Kirsty are going to go swimming. And then I will come back and I will show you what I got. And then, yeah, I sign off for the day. But yeah, I will catch up with you in a little bit. Hello! So, we're back from Bude. Kirsty and Sebastian had fun swimming. Sebastian did some very good backstroke, apparently. And Twizzler and I, we popped to the Remnant House. Sorry, you're a bit wonky here. You are very precariously balanced, so don't touch very much. Kirsty's just in the shower, so if you can hear humming, that's what it is. But I thought I'd just quickly show you what I have bought, and at the end of the video I'll do a little I've taken some pictures, so I'll give you a little tour and chat through what was at the Remnant House in Bude. Sadly, they don't have an internet presence. The chap in there was really, really lovely, and was wonderful chatting, and said that, yeah, he just doesn't do the internet, which is totally fair enough. I totally understand that. And actually, an interesting fact, the Remnant House is the local fabric shop for the wonderful Tony R, who is on the Great British Sewing Bee at the moment. Tony R is the Remnant House postie and a good friend of his as well. So it was really lovely to chat things Sewing Bee with the owner of the Remnant House. So yeah, had a really lovely time. So yeah, but let me show you quickly what I got. So I got my boring elastic. I got 1.5 inch and I got 2 inch as well, because that's very useful. But the 1.5 is what I needed for the shorts. Hold on a minute. I'll come back. Sorry, I'm back. Sebastian needed help with the iPad. Terrible parents, but he's enjoying some screen time. He's got into Angry Birds. Right, back to where I was. So I've done the elastic. Then I bought this fabulous bright pink. It's a poly, which is a stretch. I'm going to use it to make some trousers. I'll try and put the pattern in over here. It's a McCall's pattern that I bought in the sale. It's got really wide legs, so I'm going to use that as like a wearable toile. Goes with lots of things that I wear, like this top. And then, sorry about that, my phone fell on the floor. I did say it was precarious. Right, so with the fabric, I also got, I'll show you this before I put it away, matching thread. So I've got some matching thread to go with that, which is number 733. So yeah, he was really helpful and found me a matching thread. I think it looks really good. And then I also got these buttons. Let me see if I can hold them up. You can have a look. Oh, hold on a bit. Hold on, let me try and hold them by the shank. Can you see that? But yeah, they get little dots on them. But they're this lovely sort of purpley colour, and I'm hoping, if my memory serves me right, I'm not sure as good at holding colours as my mum. My mum holds colours very well. She looks at colour and she remembers it wherever she goes. But hopefully I've got that from her. Hoping this goes with, there's a lovely knit that I showed you in my last video that I got from So that I want to make a Marlowe out of, and I'm hoping that that will go with it. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I've got 4 of those just in case. Can't remember how you need it. How many you need? I think it's 3 or 4. So I've got 4 just in case. And then this is the last thing I bought. I was quite restrained for me. I bought this gorgeous viscose. Absolutely beautiful. And it's a little Johnny viscose. It's got these lovely blue flowers and that lovely colour again. That little purpley magenta colour. That actually goes with these buttons. I'm hoping that will go beautifully with the fabric I want to make my Marlowe out of. So I thought this would make a lovely blouse of some sort. I love this pink that's in there as well, and this peachy colour. But I'm hoping that'll make a lovely blouse. Not sure which. Maybe the Kenny again, the Starlight Kenny. And then with the Marlowe on top, and it'll go really nice with jeans because that blue in it. So yeah, really pleased. And that was £8 a metre, that one. And the pink poly was only £4 a metre. So yeah, had a really lovely day. Really lucky to have some sewing time, and yeah, we've had a lovely day, and yeah, hopefully we'll enjoy the rest of our holiday. The weather's meant to be nice tomorrow, so off to the beach. So yeah, and now we're going to go and have a nice cream tea. We bought some scones and some jam and some cream, so we're going to sit and have an afternoon tea, which would be delicious. I'll try and put some pictures in of it. But yeah, at the end of the video, as I said, I will do a little walkthrough of the Remnant House, and if you're ever in Bude or North Cornwall, on the north coast of North Cornwall, you must make a visit to the Remnant House. It's a lovely, lovely shop. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed following along with my day, and I will be back soon with a video that the lovely Claire has involved me in, and you'll find out more about that next week, and you'll find out more about that from Claire's channel on Stitch Home Sew. Anyway, keep well, lovelies. Happy sewing. I'll see you soon. Bye. Here's some of the cottons that they have at the Remnant House. They have it sorted by colour, which is really useful for patchwork, and they had so many different cottons. I've tried to include most of them here. I took a picture of this alphabet panel. I thought it was brilliant. It's got lovely colours in it, and I thought they'd be really useful for appliquing on things. I didn't buy it, but I thought it looked really, really great, so I took a picture. Here are even more cottons that he had in his shop. Loads and loads of different patterns. Some chambrays and some beautiful printed patterns. Even more cottons here. This was sort of a nautical themed corner. So there are lots of different things like boats and sea creatures and mermaids and things, which I thought was really cool. There were some lovely ginghams and seersuckers. I think this pink floral one I've seen somewhere else. They were all really lovely, for lots of summery makes. There were lots of cotton jerseys and other jerseys as well, some ponteromas. There was the penguin jersey that I used to make Sebastian's pyjamas, which you might spot on the right hand side. There are some lovely chambrays, some printed chambrays, which would be lovely for shirts and shirt dresses and things. And also lots and lots of denims. He had a nice selection of viscoses and some pleated fabric as well. And you might be able to spy the viscose that I bought. All the buttons in all the colours that you could possibly imagine. This is where I got the buttons from for the Marlowe that I hope to make. And then even more fabrics. There were some interesting tapestry fabrics at the bottom as well. And then lots and lots of satins and things like that. And then there was a coating section as well. And I spied this gorgeous rust coating, but I managed to resist. But it's just so gorgeous. Hope you enjoyed seeing all those different things that I managed to spot. And I hope one day you can visit the Remnant House too in Bude.